role, reference role, uh, child role and customizing role. Single role, we have already seen PFCG, we can create the role, we can assign the T codes. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create two single roles. I'm going to create two single roles, then I am going to create a composite role, then I am going to create a reference role and child role, and we are going to create a customizing role. So first, let me start with customizing role. How to create a customizing role? PFCG, I am creating a customizing role. Okay, so to create a customizing role, I can just say any name, CR I am putting, single role, normal single role. Okay, CR menu. Here it is very tricky part. After that you have to go to the, that's why my recording is going on. So utilities, then authorization customizing. So I can assign this role to a particular project, authorization customizing. So you are not assigned to any customizing object, then I can add to the project, IMG project, IMG project I can assign to the project. So we have logistic project, multiple projects can be created from solar project admin. So I can assign to this particular. Save it. Oh, we have not saved yet. Utilities, authorization customizing, add IMG project view, S4S. Okay, no views. You have assigned too many transactions. Yes, so I have assigned this customizing role. So in this, because this project is having too many T codes there, so that's why it is not allowing us. So if we want to assign, we can create the customizing role from there. So if you want to see how to create the projects, that is the part of project administrator. SPRO underscore admin is a T code. From here you got the two projects here, you can create the project also. So this role will be assigned to a particular project. I can create a test project. Here I can specify what would be the scope of this project. It is starting from today's date to today's 25th December. It will be valid for 1 week, I can say, valid for 1 week. And scope, what would be the scope of this? Include the countries in the project. You can specify the scope. What would be the scope of? Specifying the scope of, title is mandatory. Save the data first. Okay, specify the scope. Save the data first. We have already saved. Save it. Project saved. Specify scope. Scope means what activity you are going to do in this particular project. You are going to maintain the financial accounting, you are going to maintain the planning, enterprise controlling, logistics, sales and distribution. What activity you are actually going to do? Suppose I am selecting sales and distribution. In this project we are maintaining, in this project we are going to maintain the sales only, or we can maintain okay, we just select the sales only for test purpose. We have created. So it has been saved. After that, saved it. So now project has been saved. So whenever we are using a role here, menu item, Role maintenance here, when we are creating a role here, single role, CR1 I am creating single. So here in the menu item, we have to first go menu item and then we can go to the utilities, and utilities we are having the authorization customizing. Here we can assign the project to this particular role, IMG project. Now I have created the project test. I can include the test. One transaction is added. So indirect way, I have my project. In project we are specific, like performing a specific activity. So these activities, the role is generated in here. So this is known as customizing role. So this is known as customizing role. Okay, so this was customizing role. Now we will go back and now I will create a single role. Single role SR1, single role 1 I am creating. In this single role I am going to assign the two T codes. I am going to assign SU01 and SM50. I am assigning two T codes. I have opened multiple, that's why it is. Okay, so now I go to PFCG and I am going to create a single role SR1. Inside this single role, okay, already exist, single role 11 I am going to create. In menu item I am going to assign two T codes, SM50 and SM37. Two T codes I have assigned just for for our understanding purpose, and then we have generated the authorization, change authorization data, and we have generated the authorization. We are granting the full authorization and then we have generated the profile. Profile has been generated. Okay, then we are going to create another role SR12. In this I am going to assign some other T codes. So these are the single roles. Now I am going to assign SM66 and AL08. I have assigned two T codes here, and then authorization, we generate the authorization data. Okay, generate profiles. Now I have created two single role. Now I am going to create a composite role. I am going to create a composite role. To create a composite role, like here, composite role 11 I am creating composite role. So when I am creating a composite role, CR11 roles, we can add the roles. In composite role we got additional tab. This tab was not earlier available. Now in this composite role I am going to include single role 1 1 and single role 1 2. Save it. Now the menu item will automatically generated from there, or you can add the, so that was my question. uh, that was my question. In composite role, can we add additional T code? Can we add additional T code? So you are saying that assuming that it can be added. So where is that option from where we can add additional T code? So in composite role, where is that option from where we can see like add additional T code? Can we add additional T code? Here we don't have this add option here. Import menu, additional activities. We can import the menu. Import the menu from the, okay. So now the role menu is coming from the single role 11, single role 1, 2, it has coming. Can we add additional T codes? Are you getting any option here? So it means this assumption is not right. It means this is not right.
Okay.
Got it? So it means this is not, yeah, got it. So that's why we are like assuming everything and then we are going to check the things. So it means we cannot not add additional but menu item we can change. Menu item can be changed, but we cannot add additional T code. Menu item is we can like change the behavior of this thing. Okay, so now we can like move from here to here. Menu item you can change. Here you want to add some additional folder like that is possible, but you cannot add additional T code. You can change the menu item, but you cannot additional activities can be, no. Menu item you can change, but you cannot add additional transaction code or additional things to that one. So that is the meaning of this composite role. Composite role is a combination of two roles. Now we are going to create a child role. So child role. So to create a child role, we can create a single role. Here in the description, we have to save it. Then in the description, you are having the inheritance derived from a role. So here you have to tell the parent role. You have to tell the parent role. So if we are selecting CR11 is our parent role, CR11. Sorry, SR11. Yes. So automatically it will get the menu item when you are going to save it. But here we cannot change the menu item also. In composite role you can change the menu item, but here you cannot even change the menu item. Menu will be always looking like same like you, if you are a child of your parent, you got some DNA from your parent like complexion, height, those things cannot be changed. Those would be there, but your intelligence level, your knowledge can be changed, that can be acquired. So authorizations can be changed, but the menu item cannot be changed. Menu item is fixed, that you are getting from your parent. That is known as reference role. So These are the 5 type of roles we have discussed, and I have created all the 5 types of roles: single role, composite role, reference role, child role, and customizing